So just to briefly explain the premise of what we're doing, we're Liverpool and we're creating an English only club. Just to go through some of the signings. Just get the squad up. I'd say our strongest team is Nick Pope, Alexander Arnold, Stones, Gomez, Robertson. We bought Tyrick Mitchell from Crystal Palace as left back cover, Tamori as centre back cover, Max Aarons as right back cover, and in defensive midfield we've got Henderson, Calvin Phillips, Ward-Prowse, Wilshere, just on a 1 year deal, and I think that might be it. Then centre mids obviously Ward-Prowse, Jones, Dele Alli, Grealish, Phil Foden. And on the wings we've got Sterling and Sancho. We do have Edwards out on loan, and we have Lookman and Koko Dembele coming in. We're just going into this game against Hertha in the Champions League. So quickly to premise it, we've won the Premier League, Champions League and Super Cup in our first year with what I'd say was a weak side. I'll just take a look. So our Champions League winning side, it's mostly the same as the side this year, but Dele Alli and Calvin Phillips were starters. Dele Alli getting both goals in the final. Yeah, mostly the same squad as we got now. Really, we've just strengthened in depth a little bit. So Wilshere out. Jorge Fernandez, he's English, he's a regen, started at the club. I've been trying to sort of wean him in a bit. Yeah, so far he seems to have quite a bit of talent. It's just getting that out of him. So Hertha, I'm going to rotate a little bit because a few players have been tired. So, just thinking whether to start Ward-Prowse there or Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips had a few good games. Let's have a look at what Ward-Prowse been doing this season recently. Both in pretty good form. Veggie, how you doing? Brady, how's it going, man? It's good to see you both here. How's your day been? You been watching any of the football this weekend? I'm just playing as a English only Liverpool side. Oh man, wait, what score was the Celtic game? I didn't actually follow it. Obviously I'm a Rangers fan. Well, I'm a Liverpool fan, but 1-1. So Rangers could go the season unbeaten, realistically. Oof. Yeah, so I'm just playing in the Champions League against Hertha. I was just explaining, it's English only Liverpool side, well, British only Liverpool side. And we won the Premier League, Champions League and Super Cup in the first year with basically this side. Haaland is an exception because he's born in Leeds. But the rest of the team is English except Robertson, of course Scottish. But we are through in the group stage, so I'm thinking of just rotating a few players around. Happy with Stones and Gomez, their fitness has been pretty good. Ward-Prowse, thinking Ward-Prowse, Henderson, and Brewster for Haaland because Haaland's in need of a rest. Jorge Fernandez is one of my regens. He doesn't look too great on the stats. We just need a backup right winger at the moment, and he's been okay when called upon. Tends to play like the last 20 minutes of a game. But if you have a look at my under 18s, I've got quite a few good players coming through. Emberson, I think, played a game earlier in the season, and Warburton has been the wonder boy. He looks pretty good. Like I say, youth isn't something I normally concentrate on, but with an English only save, obviously the best place to look at a team like Liverpool is at your own team. We've got Ben Foster as our backup keeper, and Scott Carson as well. So yeah, I feel pretty good going into John Stones for Tamori actually, and then swap them 2 round. Feel pretty good about this match. We'll just see what happens. How is the audio and everything? Does it sound okay? It's my first time in a long time doing this, so any feedback greatly appreciated. So obviously starting Brewster up front, hopefully can get a couple of goals. He's been in good form recently, so I think he'll do the job. Nice one, Brady. Patson Daka, I've been underrating him this entire year on FM. Of course he's gonna screw me over, isn't he? But it doesn't matter, we're top of the group. I think we're pretty safe. Penalty. Now I'm not sure who I've got set up for penalties when Haaland's not playing, so that'll be interesting. Curtis Jones. Number 8, Curtis Jones. Get him, man. Yeah, I woke up this morning thinking Liverpool were playing, so when I had to look what time it was it's in like 3 weeks, 2 weeks. So that was a big surprise this morning. If you've got any suggestions as well for English players, I'm looking for preferably a young goalkeeper, to be honest. Oh man, to be honest, I don't know what football's on at the moment today. I've only literally had a look this morning for Liverpool and saw it went on for 2 weeks, so I couldn't get into the fantasy football this year either. For some reason. Alright, I've got my phone in front of the shouts. The man, let's make some changes quick. I don't really want Sterling playing the whole game, but I'll move. Ward-Prowse up. Trent, I've been training as a defensive midfielder. It's pretty good there. And is it even worth for us? It's not even worth playing Haaland, really, is it? And that might be good. Should we chuck Jorge in? Take Brewster out. Fuck it, let's just go for it. A win's a win. Musiala, I've tried to get Gittins. He's about £105 million though. He's a bit out of my range right now. Musiala, I had him on another save. He was really good, but I don't know. Depends really, because Haaland and Haaland's really taken that striker position. I think it's Musiala, is it? So yeah, he's English eligible. Starting for Bayern. 3 goals in 4 games. He looks really good. Take a look. Just see what they say. How much do they say? Hello, Will. It is. It is. How are you? Yeah, like 200 million for Musiala. I just can't afford it. Got 50 million budget at the moment. I'm bringing in Jack Clark-Slater as a backup centre back. 1.1 million. Can't really say no. And Declan Rice is coming in as well for 38 million because West Ham got relegated, so he wants out. Lookman, I think 7.5 million with a few clauses, and Dembele. Actually paid over the odds for him. I paid 12.5. I'm not very happy with that signing actually, in hindsight, but I'm sure Veggie will be happy with that. Thanks for the follow, McG. How are you today? I know is Gio Reyna actually English? 'Cause that would be a absolutely killer signing. You could play Mazzala. I'm gonna scout him. I'll just take a look on his. He is. I mean, I've got nothing against signing the whole Dortmund team if I have to sign the whole Dortmund team. That is a brilliant player. 250 million, come on. Let's see. No. I'm okay chucking a bit of money out at him. Just see what happens, you know. Thanks everyone for dropping by the way, it's really cool. One player I am desperate to get is this lad from West Brom. Now he appears to be a real player, so, but I don't know much about him in real life. It is Harper, and I've unsettled him. He doesn't look too great from his scouting summary, but the stats seem pretty good for a backup. And he's performing well in games. But, I've offered up to 13 million for him, and it's probably as high as I'd go for a player like this. They're not having any of it. Always worth something. It is always worth a go. It's always worth a go. That's how I got a few of these players. Sterling, luckily, I signed before I sold Salah and Mane, before the club's reputation dropped. Haaland I got in pretty early. Sancho I had to unsettle to get. I think I still paid 80 million for him, and he's not performed too well. Yeah, there's a few players. Ward-Prowse was a real pain to get. I tried to get him in this first season. It took Southampton getting relegated for them to even consider it. Thank you for the raid, Will. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so 25 million. It turned out pretty good because I tried signing him for about 40 in the first season. John Stones I had to unsettle, I believe. No, 97 million. I think he was just transfer listed. But yeah, we've built a pretty good team. Jack Grealish came because I think Villa got relegated, or they had a poor season. No, not too bad. I don't know my own save. It is, Will is officially my biggest raid. Officially. Hope you're doing well though, Will. So we have Wolverhampton coming up. I haven't been paying too much attention to the league. I think we're doing pretty well. So we have 4 points with a game in hand, so a win here would actually set us in pretty good stead for the season anyway. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will. I'm not going to say that out loud, but thank you. Clark Slater. Solar. Yeah, I think with saves like this, it's important just to build good depth, really. I'm setting myself limits by only having English players, but if you get good enough depth, then you should be good to go. I mean, it's quite a small squad, but if you look in any position, I've got 2 or 3 players that can step in. For example, Phillips can come back and play that ball-playing defender role. We're going to have Rice as another defensive midfielder. I should have really kept on to Milner, but Leeds came in with an offer, so I just let him go. My thinking behind that was Phillips was coming in, and I thought it's just good to. They're almost like for like in the sense of the roles they play. So, where's my suit? I'm more of a tracksuit manager, to be honest, Will. Like, I've got a tracksuit here, so I'll chuck that on for you. Maybe. I'm not going to stand up because I'm in pretty tight joggers. Is Kieran Tierney English? Chuck on this tracksuit, it's pretty cold anyway. And I'll turn the heating on. But yeah, tracksuit managers are real managers. Look at Jurgen Klopp, man, my hero. Kieran Tierney is English. That will be news to me. And another, is he gone? No. It doesn't even compare to Robbo on this. 2.5 stars. Oh, he's born on the Isle of Man. It's actually interesting that they don't have a football side themselves. And for example, like the Jersey Islands, they have a lot of YouTubers. They could maybe swing together a little football team. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm just being ignorant there. But I was thinking, to be fair, I don't even have his stats up, do I? So I can't even look. Tyrick Mitchell, though, I really like him in real life and in the game. It probably is. I don't know. I don't watch Lelujo, but it is a Stream Beats, the lo-fi playlist off YouTube. So my main thinking behind that is, if I put it on my Spotify, it might sound better, but then my Spotify end of year review is going to say I like Stream Beats more than anyone else, so it's not worth it. Foden, he's not going to be back for a while. He dislocated his shoulder. Grealish is back in 3 days. The rest of the team's looking pretty good. I think Robertson will come in now after that little rest. Stones in for Tomori. For Gomez. Then Trent right back. I've moved Trent into midfield because I think Aaron's is going to turn out maybe even better as a right back. But at the moment, in terms of assists, like, Trent is killing it. Ward-Prowse, let's give him a go. Haaland, of course. Now Haaland is actually quite overpowered. 47 goals and 36 games. Other way around. 47 games and 36 goals. He just he might not score for a couple of games, but he'll come out with 4 goals in the next. So Jorge can step out for Wilshere. More of a cameo player, but I like Wilshere, so 24 hours. If you want to tell your horses that would be greatly appreciated, please. I don't know how many I'm on at the moment, maybe short of 20, but every single one counts. It is not 24 hours either. We'll see how long it goes on for, because I've got the next 6 hours freed up, but I don't think I'll last that long. 48. I have work within the next 48 hours, so no chance. In fact, I have work in the next 24 hours, so no chance. Oh, fuck. That is disappointing. It was before the winter update, which I'm kind of gutted about. Oh, Sterling, come on. I did actually have a pre-update Bamford on this, and he was actually quite good. If I hit affiliate this stream, I can't turn it 24 hours today simply because of work, but I would do one, I guess. Maybe. I mean, it'd be kind of a miracle, wouldn't it, to gain 30 plus followers in your first proper stream. So I don't see that happening, but sure. I may as well say yes. So we're looking pretty good, other than Jota sliding one home early on. That is true. Clip it if you want. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I do need to do something like 8 hours or whatever to do that. So the likelihood is no, but if I get 50 followers in a stream, definitely will do one at some point. I'll call a sickie and work live. I mean, to be honest, with the save, a lot of that was a surprising signing as well. Donnarumma to Wolves when he was a free transfer. I think Real Madrid and Bayern Munich went in for him, and he went to Wolves. Really strange. Yeah. I'm definitely not going to be doing this as a job. Who knows, maybe in 10 years time, if I wanted to do it in 10 years time, I could try, but no. I've noticed with this save as well, a lot of games they just sort of coach by. It goes pretty smoothly, to be honest. Oh no, Jota. Twice. I would actually like Cody. Yeah. To be honest, I don't know if it's sharing too much. Basically, I moved and my boiler is broken, so I can't shower, so I'm not going to bother putting stuff in my hair. Bully beef! How are you, man? Man, just talking to quiffs and a bully comes, you know? Typical. How are you doing? I was having a brew just before I decided to go live, so I hope you're good, man. Hope you've enjoyed your rest, and hopefully it won't be too long till you're back. I know, right? A celebrity on the first day. Crazy. Yeah, I was just boasting about how smoothly these games are going, and literally, as I said, that Wolves scored, so hopefully we can hold in. So, to explain the save to you, bully, it's English only or English eligible only, British only. I should clarify because I've got Robertson still. But we've got some good players. Brady's recommended some really good players. I'm not doing a 24-hour stream. Yeah, we've got some good players though. Come on, man. I do not have time for that. When's your next 24-hour stream, man? Turn it back on you. Right, make some last-minute changes. I like just to throw... Oh, it's too close to throw Wilshere on. Calvin Phillips, I'll throw him on for bully. Let's go. Then Trent can move up there. Max Aaron's on. Tyrick Mitchell on. Yeah, I'd probably have to get a bed put in here, to be honest, if I was going to do that. I'd have to pull was it Ludwig? Fell asleep, did like a sleeping stream. I'd probably have to do that if I was going to go 24 hours. Yeah, I've made all 3 changes. Sleeping streams get views. I'm scared to know why. I do not want to know why. I am sorry that I'm not at eye level, by the way. I keep looking down at the chat and it's down here on my phone, so that's why. Six straight wins. Let's go. So anyone that missed it, just because I like to show off, we won the Premier League, Champions League and Super Cup in our first year. I did have Patrick Bamford last year actually. Let's see how he's doing. Is that Newcastle? So I signed him for 23.5 million. He did alright when called upon. Obviously, I signed him before I signed Haaland. Then, to be fair, he played a lot of games. Haaland really just took over, but when Haaland was injured, Bamford stepped in, did a good job. And then I shipped him off to Newcastle for 28.5. And I brought back Ryan Brewster for £16 million. And because he barely played for Sheffield United, they transfer listed him, and he's been worse than Bamford. But it's Brewster, like, what am I supposed to do? Bringing Sterling back as well, nicely sandwich his career. But yeah, Brady's given me some good recommendations. I'm just after some more English players really. I've got Declan Rice coming in. I really need a goalkeeper because Nick Pope's good, but he's never going to get any better than he is. And I'm just not sure about him. I wouldn't like a sweeper keeper, someone with a bit of flair. I did bring in quite a few. I've got Boyce Clark. Supposedly, he's supposed to turn into a pretty good player. He's away off that right now, out on loan. And I should have a few. In fact, I brought in Dewhurst for quite a lot of money actually, £6 million. And then loaned him out. Then his scout report went right down. So maybe he'll be my backup for a good 10 years. And who else was there? Whitman as well. I thought it was going to be pretty good. He had a pretty good scout report, but I loaned him out to QPR and it's just tanked. It's 2 stars. I'll be doing my meet and greet on the same day as Bully. It's a bit of a cop-out. Hey, it's fun. It's fun being doing this. I've been talking about doing it for a while, so it's nice to jump on. We'll see in terms of in the future. I'm trying to sort of figure out a schedule of when to do it. I won't be doing it too often, maybe a few days a week if I can fit it in with work. Otherwise it'll just disappear slowly. But I hope not. It's been something I wanted to do for a long time, so hopefully I can fit it in with my work week and not overdo it. 34.5 million. That would be tempting, but I did sign him for 20 million, which is a bit over the top. Bobby Duncan can piss off. Monaco. Feel good about that. Let's take this off again, sorry. I'm going Pep Guardiola, man. I'm not a tracksuit manager, I'm not a suit manager, I'm just a casual manager. Sterling, team of the week. Mason Mount, someone I'd like to get in future, possibly. Doubtful that Chelsea will want to let him go, but we'll see what happens. I see him as close as we've got to the modern day Lampard, Gerrard style player, so might be worth getting him in if I can. I really want Eddie Nketiah as well. I've been making bids for him consistently. They're just not having it. He's a really good player. I'll keep my eye on him. I bet you're a Blazer manager, Will. School Blazer manager. So I've got Newcastle coming up on the Saturday. Behave, Brady. To be fair, Will behave. Is Gerrard still at Rangers? Yes. Has he won any trophies? The Betfred Cup 3 times. Bamford's excited to see me. That's always nice to hear. A house badge. Fanner, oh my god. The party's started, man. Ben Foster has a virus. If I've learned anything this year, it's send him home. Keep him away from my other players. It's nice to see Fanner here. I hope to get a letter this afternoon, Fanner. A nice handwritten letter, please. Maybe Bully is Fanner. Did you think of that? Can I do polls on here? Because I was thinking. Brady, could you do me a favour? Okay, Brady, I've just modded you. Would you be able to put up a poll on whether to start Calvin Phillips or Ward-Prowse? If you're still here. Because I change it up every week, you see. Almost every week. So for context, Prowse is a recent form. He actually got 2 assists in the last game. He joined for the shout out, Will. I know. The shout out to all of his own followers, yes. Yeah, Ward-Prowse got 2 assists in the last game, but he's inconsistent. And Calvin Phillips had a goal 3 games ago, so maybe it's something I can't do yet. That's totally fine. Okay, I'll just start Ward-Prowse because he had a good last game. And we are playing Newcastle, so it's a big game. Oh, in fact, I'm not even going to start him. I'm going to start Max Aarons, Alexander-Arnold defensive mid, and Henderson box to box. And I'm going to play Tomori for this one. Give John Stones a rest. Right, thanks for looking into that. I'll just leave you moderated for now. If Will says anything bad, you can give him 10 seconds. I have to get the good first. Thank you. Matty, how are you? Hope you're doing well. And Bully is back. Bully hype. I actually don't know. Let's give this a go. There you go, man. Oh, you've been here. Never mind, sorry. Will was saying you came for the shout out and left, so I just presumed you'd gone. Hope all's good anyway. Please lurk away. Whoever wants to lurk away. Grealish can do 45 minutes, so I'll play Curtis Jones. So what games have been on today then, other than we spoke about Rangers and Celtic? Like I say, I think Rangers might go on unbeaten this season, which would be massive in Scottish football, but what's going on in England? Anything interesting? I saw Leeds yesterday. Bamford gave a really good interview after the game. Come on, Jones. Yeah, Bamford gave a great interview after the game. Yeah. I can't say that. Where I am right now, I can't say that. One of my neighbours will come and put my head in, so I can't say that, Matt. Has there been any football today? Solomon. Oh, no. Very lucky there, very lucky. Has anyone paid attention to the Streamer Showdown stuff as well? I saw Mr. Diz is going to be on the breakdown on the first and last day of it. I'm so happy about that. I think he deserves everything good that comes to him. Such a great guy. There's Belgian football that doesn't look like professional football. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, you played Fulham yesterday, did you? Oh, Parker's... Other than the videos that obviously get memed, he's a really good speaker. Better speaker than me, clearly. But yeah, Bamford gave a great interview. It was very candid. It was talking about VAR. I don't know. It surprised me really, because a lot of these footballer interviews where they speak candidly, they come across quite stupid, usually, for lack of a better word. For example, like Charlie Austin. But it's good to see a well-spoken footballer giving his opinion, even if it's a hot take. Haaland, come on. Yeah. Kenziet, thank you for the follow. Hope you're good. Yeah, I think Scott Parker's not one massive for the excuses, to be honest. He speaks very honestly. He just comes across he's very smart. He's just... He's like from the school of the Redknaps, really. English National Party, like... Yeah, no. Don't go getting my idea twisted there, Fanna. Kenzie has arrived. Welcome, Kenzie. It's an honour to have you here. Will, when do you do interviews, mate? I heard you scored last week. In football. You scored in football. Don't get my words twisted, Will. Let's get Grealish on that right side. So we've got a 9-point gap now on Man United, if we can see this game out. Let's make a deal. You get this streamer for a date. Yeah, let's do that deal, Fanna. You can take Gary. Definitely. I'll take Will. You two behave. Haaland. 2 full seasons, I haven't seen him miss a penalty. I haven't seen him miss a shot. And that's the worst penalty I've seen. I don't know what's happened to the music. I am gonna switch it over. Bit of an inception here. What's the best way to do it? I'm big. Yes, continue watching, please. Sorry, I have to break the illusion. I've got one screen. But you get the music back, which is all that matters. Yeah, the new flat's great. Just the R boiler is broken, so I'm filling a bath with kettle water. So, but other than that, it's good. It's good. Yeah, transitions, man. We've got it all in this house. Let's chuck Wilshire on. And just going to chuck Tyrick Mitchell on the attacking mid left. Who knows? I am not actually, no. I just got what you were referencing. No. I'll be getting prints, I think, for the wall behind me. But we'll see. At the moment, it's just cardboard boxes. Yeah, man, it's good to finally be in. Groundworks FM, hello. How are you? I'm loving it. It's been nice. It's been nice to jump on for a bit anyway and have a chat. I would really like to set up some drafts, live drafts in future. I think it'd be nice to do a bit of an evening draft every so often and just live, but we'll see how it goes. Like I say, at the moment I just want to do it when I can. Yeah, man, it's one of those things. I think with, obviously you do it full time, you take a break, it kind of reminds me of like the school holidays. I always used to love the school holidays, the summer holidays. When you've been away from school for 4 weeks, you start to really miss being at school, and in your head you're like, I know I would never miss school this much under normal, like obviously when I'm there I wish I was off. Maybe that's the sort of thing you're going through at the moment. It'd be hard to say from my perspective, but that's sort of how I see it. You're taking time off work, and you start missing it. God, Fanna, just watch what you say next. Yeah, I'm good, Groundworks. I hope you're well. I'm just chilling out. It's my first proper time on here. Gambling Blues. Arsenal is on, or I'd stick around. That is totally fine, mate. Just enjoy your Arsenal game. Thanks for jumping in. It's nice to see your face at least. I appreciate it. And I hope the Arsenal game goes well. Yeah, it's a bit offensive, innit, bully? I'd rather watch Arsenal. No, it's totally cool. Bully, man, I've put on about a stone. I'm literally the heaviest I've ever been in the last couple of months, just from working from home. I don't go out very much. I've obviously, maybe I've lost a bit from moving because I've been doing a lot of lifting and stuff, but then our first 2 days here was takeaways as well, so you know, it's bound to happen at the moment. I think I'm going to start going for a run. I think I live quite close to the canal now, so yeah, so the canal is be a better place to run than where I was before. I was right in the centre before, so who do we have? Rodrigo? Is that Arsenal? He had a good season at Leeds. He's going to that. Sounds like he's what's going to happen in real life. Oh man, Brady, get on it. A 20k walk. That's crazy, man. That's pretty mad. Where did you go anywhere interesting? Did you go on a hike, or was it out of necessity? I don't know about 20k walk. Hail hydrate, go on then. I've actually run out of water myself. Yeah, was it a necessary 20k walk, or was it just for fun? Or to get fit? Stick Scotty Carson on the bench. Start Phillips for injured Henderson. John Stones comes back in. Tyrant Mitchell stays on the bench. I think Grealish is good to go. I think this is a pretty good side to face Arsenal, to be honest. As long as that front three's intact, it's totally fine. You did a 20k walk for your birthday. See, if it was my birthday, I would do the opposite. I would do about 20 steps. I wouldn't move 20 yards on my birthday. Italy for a school we visited Vatican. Sounds like a good day at the Vatican. We're beating Arsenal, come on. Gambling Blues is going to be gutted. His favourite Arsenal are losing. Have you had any ideas when you're coming back, Bully? Or are you just seeing how it goes? You might wake up one day and just think, yeah, today's the one. Or have you got a plan? Oh, tomorrow? Well, I'll be there. It's exciting. What are you starting out with? What save are you thinking? Is it one of the existing ones? Is it a new one? Is it an exclusive right here? Bully Beef is back tomorrow. Hey, it's good. It's been a good. I think you've had a good amount of time to sort of rest and get yourself together a little bit. Obviously, with all the shit that was going on at the time. No, yeah, it's definitely important to get back into the swing of things. Funner, how I mean, I don't know if you're joking or not, Funner. It's quite. If you're joking, it's quite funny. If that's real, I don't even know what to say. Well, he has. But you know what? I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. Yeah, no. It's good. It's a good idea. Okay, well. Tomorrow, Bully Beef returns. An exclusive right here. Tell your friends it was right here today. Yeah, it's easy when you're doing something like this to lose perspective. As long as you're healthy, as long as Peatland's good, then you know that's all that matters really at the end of the day. I think there'll be people, especially with what you've been doing, that stick around forever. Oh, was that in? Offside? That was a tight goal. Yeah, I was talking to Diz about it, and we think the herd. There's a lot of members of the herd that are going to stick around and fit through thick and thin. You can take your time whenever you need, and oh fuck me, that was a bad foul. Bad. That's Trent for 3 games. Fuck. It should be fine. I'll just chuck Wilshere. It's my excuse. I'll just chuck Wilshere on anytime. And ho-ho. Bully, there's your marketing. Fan has just said it right there. The second coming. Just need to... Oh, I don't have it. Never mind. Joey Gomez injured for 3 weeks. Oh shit. I've been playing Wilshere too much, guys. Oh no. Once another year now. Oh, I'm not into that. I'm just gonna fine him a week's wage because that was bad. That was a bad foul. How much is Haaland up to now? 95 million. How are we looking in the league? 9 points clear. Got Everton next. Big derby game. To be honest, this save, there's not a lot of stakes on it right now. I'm just thought because it's the save I'm playing at the moment, I'll just jump it on here. But if I continuously come on, I'll probably switch over to another save because there's not many stakes, to be honest. We're probably going to win the league. I suppose the Champions League's the big one, really. Maybe you could go for... Well, I was going to say I'd go for a quadruple, but I can't even do that because I'm out of the Carabao. Mr. Diz, man. How are you? How are you doing this? I was just talking before about the breakdown. I'm very happy for you. It's great to see you on there. I am officially the only person to see you. Hey, I hope things are good anyway. I know Diz is struggling a little bit from his vaccine, but it's good to see him here. Got Tamori and Aaron's team of the week. Like I say, I'm gonna stick with Aaron's in right back and probably move Trent to midfield because he's playing consistently. Great football. He's got a 7.34 rating. And I think bringing Trent into that defensive midfield role suits him well. And he's still producing the stats. He's looking really good. The problem at the moment is I'm overcrowding the midfield. So I've got Grealish, Calvin Phillips, Ward-Prowse. I mean, Wilshere doesn't really count. Curtis Jones, Henderson, Foden, Ali, and Declan Rice coming in. So I'm sort of overcrowding my options at the moment. I'm really well, Diz. I'm really well. I hope you're doing. I hope you're doing good, despite the side effects of the vaccine. But I'm on the flip side of that. I'm glad you've got it. Brady, I think every generation of Dortmund is the golden generation, right? Maybe I'm wrong there. They just seem to produce really good players for the last 5-6 years. Yeah, it is strange, Bully. I think I've been sick less this year than ever. I think it's down to like a mental thing. I don't think I notice my symptoms of anything too much because I desperately don't want to have coronavirus. Maybe. Alexander-Arnold out for 3 games. Absolutely took Tierney's leg off. Got Tamori here, stepping in for Gomez. Who are we playing? Everton. I want to play Curtis Jones then. Get a bit of Scouse blood in the team. Calvin Phillips. I'm gonna step out for Ward-Prowse. Rest of the team I'm pretty happy with. What's going on with Aaron's? Some fitness concerns. Who do I have after this? Arsenal in the FA Cup. I'm not too sure what to do with these conditions, to be honest, because I don't want them missing this FA Cup game. No, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to put them all on rest. No, I was in Discord and I said Bamford really got have good sleep, Mr. Diz. I hope you feel better later on. Thank you so much for coming in. I really hope you start feeling better later on. So yesterday I was saying about the Bamford, it might have been 2 days ago. Bamford really got stolen for that place because Watkins, his form has been moderate. Bamford has consistently been good. He's been getting better these last few weeks, I'd say, than pretty much anyone else. What's his name? Calvert-Lewin. He's not doing much at the moment. Ings, as you pointed out, the form has just been appalling. Bamford's the only one in form, and he's clearly picked that team based off form. If he's dropping Trent Alexander-Arnold, calling up obviously Trippier and Luke Shaw. Watkins apparently, I wouldn't really say he's in great form, but he's picked this team out of form, so why is he leaving Bamford out? What I've heard mentioned is the fact that Gareth Southgate wants players that have played in the under-21s, and Bamford, I think, played for Ireland's under-21s, so maybe that's the case. I don't know, but it was a steal. Yeah, and that is right, Brady. What's it matter? Bamford really though, he should have been playing in that squad. That squad is ridiculous. That is a bad squad. I'm not usually too harsh on, for example, Lingard. Lingard gets called up for his form. I would say he's had a few good games, but is his form necessarily that much better than Bamford's? He scored a few goals, but Bamford's been consistently all season pretty good. like he's getting better every game. So I don't know. I would argue that Patrick Bamford should definitely have been in the England squad over Watkins. I just don't see the point. I'm probably not going to watch the friendlies anyway. Yeah. Maybe that's a part of it. Maybe it would be confidence as well. Maybe they don't want to throw him in when they don't know how he'll react to the media. And to be honest, I think if I was a footballer and I wouldn't necessarily want to go into playing for England just before the Euros. But what a free kick that was, man. First goal for Ward-Prowse. What a free kick. The English media have just ruined our national team for years. It's the golden era we had was it was just ripped to shreds. All the Wags and Capello, Beckham, Gerrard, they've just been ripped to pieces. I think Ashley Cole, Rio Ferdinand, players like that, they've got no credibility anymore because they've been hasted by the media so much over the years. Which shouldn't be the case. You should be behind your own country. As the media for your country, you should be behind them, you should be backing them, building them up. It's just never been the case. Which club is the richest in England on FM21? That's perfectly good English, mate. Man City by far, definitely. You're going to get budgets of between 150 and 200 million straight from the get-go, so I definitely would go for Man City if you're after a lot of money. They're the PSG of England, so. Who? Should bring on Brewster for a bit to play at Everton. Summer's coming around very quickly. I think it'll be an early one this year. I think it'll be May. So you're talking a month and a half. I think it'll be an early summer. Meadows Mead, thank you very much for following. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry I don't have any exciting fireworks or anything for everyone that follows. I'm just new to it, and I don't really know what to say because I don't really expect anyone to come in and follow because it's my first real stream, to be honest. Yeah, I would love to be in good shape for the 2 weeks. Thank you very much. Honestly, it's my first proper time doing this, and I don't know if I'm any good at it or not. It doesn't necessarily suit my personality type to be getting on camera, but I'm playing a game I like, talking about football. It's nice. It's nice to do it. But yeah, I'd love to be in shape for that 2 weeks of summer. You can just whip your shirt off if you want. Yeah. To be honest, I'd like the possibility of a holiday this year, but I don't know how likely that is. I'd like to go to Spain or something. Get in a swimming pool with a inflatable lounger. That'd be so nice. But I don't know how possible that is this year. Try and get that September holiday in if I can. Get a nice bronze to myself. Sancho, tight hamstring. He's, for the 90 million I paid for Sancho, he's not performed great. like, is that 12 goals in like 55 games, 53 games? Ooh. 9 assists, it's not great. 80 million quid. And even Sterling's just not been that great for me, but I don't think I'll be able to leave the country at all. No. Barry Richards 88, how are you? Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Haaland, World Golden Ball. 52 games, 42 goals, 13 assists, 7.39 average rating. That is incredible. An absolute honour to have him at our club. Witty Bandit, shithousing with Haaland, I see. Yes. To be honest, I've given myself a bit of a rule where I'll have Haaland for a bit. If I can get Eddie and Nketiah in, I might let Haaland go, but Haaland is producing numbers. He has sort of made the save easy mode, to be honest, and I do kind of regret it, so I might just get rid of him at some point and bring in Nketiah. Nick Pope with the World Golden Ball, 35 assists in 54 games. Incredible. World Goalkeeper of the Year. Strange seeing Nick Pope next to Handanovic and Alisson. Nick Pope, Stones, Haaland. Sterling's on the bench. Sterling, like I say, hasn't been that great. He's been decent. 125 million spent on him. That's... Did I say 35? I mean, clean sheets. Clean sheets. He wants a new contract now. It's gone to his head. The problem is, I sort of want to replace him. Well done, Henderson. That's why you have Henderson at your club as well. Because he talks people out of these contracts. Brady, how come you're going to Hawaii? Just a fun holiday? It sounds like a nice time. I mean, I'm not questioning why you'd want to go to Hawaii. I'm intrigued. Looks like Brewster's going to have to come in for the FA Cup. Let's get Alexander-Arnold on. Let's get Calvin Phillips on. He's a bit better defensively than Ward-Prowse, I think. Jones. Oh god, Curtis Jones, man, he's starting a lot of games. Maybe that's a good swap. Yeah, we've been thinking about a UK holiday. We just don't know where. Like we've talked for a few. We've talked for a couple of years about doing the Skeg Vegas tour. But we'll see. I've not done too many staycations, to be honest. I was looking at log cabins in the UK, in Wales, North Wales. So maybe that's something we'll do. Well, mate, if you want to go and get some beer, you want to go to Dublin instead. Trust me. Trust me, man. You want to go Dublin for some beers, we went... Barry, I mean, it's an investment, innit? That's how you got to look at it. You saved your money to get your PC. That's exactly what I did, actually. So, Eze, 50 million. Whoa. Look at this, man. Valued at 6 million quid. Playing in the championship for Crystal Palace. And a Chinese club coming in with 50 million quid. That is insane. Up to 66 million. That's 11 times his value. That is mental. Connolly. Manager of the month. Appreciate that. No, you definitely will get to Dublin instead. It's probably even cheaper, to be honest, to get there. Unless you're going by bus. If you're getting bus, it'll be cheap to Scotland. But if you do want to go to Scotland, you might want to speak to Veggie Hot Dog, who was in the chat earlier on. He'll know. You're not going by private jet, trust me. Get yourself a drone. Get a heavyweight drone and get yourself there. To be honest, I'm one of them with holidays as well. Like, the cheapest method of getting there, I don't care. You can shove me in the back of a fucking storage container and attach me to a helicopter or something. I don't really care how I get there as long as I do, and as long as it's cheap. It's a Max Aaron's game, this. Go on, Hendo. Jones. It's been a couple of years since I've won the FA Cup on Football Manager, so that would be quite a good accomplishment. Sterling. Brewster. Man, Brewster, come on. That's what I brought him back for. Man, he's turned into a pretty good player. Benjamin, thank you very much for following. Very much appreciated, and I hope you're well. While I've been at school, I've been randomly retweeting bullies' tweets on my watch because I get bored in class. Do you have a smartwatch? I'm guessing. I actually used to work at a pound shop, and I had a smartwatch, and I would get messages from my friends, and I'd stand in like the corner and just reply to them really quick. It was actually a godsend. Oh shit. I just need to be able to see this game out a little bit. Don't want to make a change too early. I don't feel secure with a 1-0 against Arsenal. Grealish. Come on, get in, man. Right, now I can make whatever change I want. Eduardo, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for following. Should we stick Jack Grealish on against his former club? Oh, I've got no more subs. Wait, unless. No, I'd forget that. A Fitbit one. Oh, that's cool. No, I think it's the thing. So when you go for an exam, Will, I don't know if you have gone for an exam since you've got your watch, but do they take that off you? Or is it all a bit new, a bit confusing for them to deal with? A watch is banned from tests? I imagine it would be. You hide it under your jumper. I'm not supposed to have a tash, man. I literally had a shave this morning. A very bad shave, but man, I'm not supposed to have a tash, trust me. Yeah, I did I went for a shave this morning. I come down to my other half and she was like, what the fuck have you done? So I mean, that's when I know I've done a good job. She goes, what the fuck? She said, I did have loads of hair. A full thing of hair here. That is when you know you smashed it, innit? You come down and she goes, what the fuck is up with you? I had a whole string of long hair here. And I didn't even realise. I come downstairs, she was like, what the fuck is that? I went back upstairs into the mirror and just like fucked it all right off. I'm a bad shaver though. I don't like shaving. I hadn't shaved for about 6 weeks before this morning. And even when I shave it off, I just half-arse it. It does well. It does well. I have a spiral stairs. Yeah, I just half-arse it and just let it. If I'm not seeing anyone for a couple of days, I'll just let it grow in a little bit for a couple of days and it starts to look about right. Yeah, that is a problem we considered because we'd like a dog, but we know that would be a dangerous and difficult thing for them to do, so I don't know. We'd probably have to like try and, because it's laminate as well, so we'd probably have to try and carpet the stairs. But we'll see what happens there. Declan Rice comes in at 2.5 stars. Why? You can't pay too much attention to these star systems really, can you? But it's an odd one. Gary Barker has come in from Cardiff Met Uni. Now, it's not making the grade. When I scouted him earlier on, he was a lot better, but Jack Clark-Slater will make a really good backup. Played 10 games for Chelsea this season, 1 million quid. Ademola Lookman, I thought was going to be better than that, 7.5 million. I need to work on my scouting, I think. And Dembele, oh, he's got good potential. I was regretting signing him, but actually looking at his potential, he's got good physicals, pretty good mentals for the position he needs. We probably want him as an inside forward on support. He's not looking too bad actually. Get a stair lift. I'm 23. I do not need a stair lift. Welcome Rice. Welcome Lookman. Welcome Dembele. Clark Salter. And Barker. So drop Kelleher. Probably drop Ben Foster. Carson, even. Might get rid of Scotty Carson then. Out on loan. Nah, just sell him. Fuck him. When you're 40 and your legs don't work so well, you wish you got that stairlift to 23. Yeah, nice one, Bully. Thanks for dropping in, by the way. Have a excellent run, and I'm sure you can lose that 10 to 15 pounds that you're looking to. Thank you very much. No, I really appreciate it. Brady, when I'm 40, I won't be giving a fuck about anything. I'll be sad because I'll be old. Quite old. Right, Jorge Fernandez. Get in the under 18s. Scotty Carson can get dropped to the under 23s. Should get these squad numbers. Look, I'm in 15. It's not there. 21. 21. Declan Rice can have his West Ham number for now. He doesn't look too great, does he, Declan Rice? It's an odd one. Jake Kane. Is he in contract? Just get him signed up. This music's gone again. Let's get ours on. Waiting for game. Let's reject these. Fidelio Rock. Sure, he can go. Nitai, how are you? Nitai? Why am I saying Nitai? Nitai, how are you? It's really good to see you. I'm good, I'm good. I just thought I'd take a leaf out of your book and get started with some streams. Hope you're well. Appeal this ban. I mean, Alexander Arnold is not gonna have this ban revoked. He almost killed Tierney. Yeah, man. I hope. Did you hear anything about the Premier League job? The job in the Premier League that we can't name the side. Joe Balzaghi. He doesn't look that great, but if I can at least get him. Jesus Christ, man. That's big money. Well, whatever, man. You might turn out to be a backup one day. You have a meeting next week. I really hope that goes well for you, because I know how much you'd like to do something like, obviously, in the Premier League. It would make all of your hard work worth it. I know how it feels. And I reckon it will. You're very smart. You seem like a very smart lad. Scotty Carson going to Accrington Stanley. What a sight. How have the FIFA streams been going, man? As I mentioned to you, I think last week, a couple of weeks ago, I got Gerrard, finally. So I've actually given it a rest on FIFA a little bit since, but it took a lot of work to get him. Yeah. A foot birthday. That sounds good. I don't follow a lot of FIFA stuff, so I don't know what is happening on foot birthday, but I got the lowest Gerrard, the 86. I don't have time or money to be going for the crazy 89 Gerrard or whatever. But if I save up, because I've got pretty much a good team now that I'm happy with. Interestingly enough, with my FIFA save, I've gone for all English. So I've got Beckham, Gerrard in midfield, and I have Owen up front, the lowest rated Owen as well. But Owen is brilliant on it. I'd like if they brought in a Heskey card, to be fair, to go with that Owen one, but Harper, oh my god. I was saying earlier, fucking 71 million quid for this guy. I wanted him for 7. I thought as a rotation option, Raheem Harper, 7 million quid would be good. He's transfer listed for 71. It's crazy. Yeah, it's easily done, Brady. It's easily done. It's obviously with the loot boxes and things like that, or packs, it's easy to go down a bad road with it. I've got friends that have spent hundreds on it a year, so to me, it's based on how much you play a game, innit? If you're gonna, for example, back in the day, I used to play I'd have a few hundred hours on Counter-Strike, so fucking hell, Brady, man. So I used to play hundreds of hours of Counter-Strike, and I'd think, how much is the game worth per hour to me? If I was at an arcade and I was feeding a pound into if you're feeding a pound into your computer every hour you play, think of it that way. If it's worth a pound an hour to you, then I'd look at that, but I'd look at it that way at least. If you're going to get 200 hours on a game, all in all, if you've spent £200 on the game, then hopefully you're getting your money's worth. But even then, £1 an hour is quite a lot. This FIFA at least is not worth it. I've quite enjoyed it, but I don't play it all the time. That's probably why. I play it on and off. What am I doing here? I play it on and off. Just some days I fancy it. Some evenings I'll whip it on for a few games and yeah, exactly. That's the problem as well with FIFA. They put too much value on the packs. At the end of the day, these cards in 9 months, well, 12 months from when the game comes out, are worth £0. You can't sell them. There's no return on investment, and you just go through the same cycle. So I don't know. Maybe if you were to do it, I'd do it 1 year on, 1 year off. That's the thing with Fortnite as well. Like Fortnite, you'd know what you're getting. You pay for it. It's a fair price, and it's not worthless after a year. But I mean, I'm not a massive Fortnite fan, but I do see more value in a Fortnite skin than a FIFA card. Just simply based off the fact that it's not worthless after a year. It does have sentimental value, yeah. But then, yeah, I suppose it's like, I mean, to me, that's why when I say about the Gerrards, sentimentally to me, I wanted to have Gerrard when I got this year's FIFA, and Beckham and Owen. I thought that was a cool triangle of players to have. If I went and got the most expensive Beckham, Gerrard and Owen, am I getting sentimentally more value for those 3 players? As I'm I don't know. It obviously depends who you are. Depends how much you enjoy the game, things like that. So, and it's no slight if you enjoy the game. If you enjoy putting that money into it, that's perfectly fine. I don't care either way. For lack of a better word, I don't mind either way. Yeah, good squad. It's like example Football Manager. Like you can get Football Manager usually the week of release for £25, and I get 10 times that in hours. I get like 200 hours on it, so it's costing me like 10p an hour, the game, which is actually kind of mad. I definitely get more enjoyment out of Football Manager. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like exactly like me. I just play it. Most games I just play it as I feel like it, to be honest. Hopefully, man. Hopefully you do. I think I suppose I think there's a good balance. For example, if I was to do it, I'd probably do, if I could afford it, I'd probably do a few packs a game. I'd want to show off the players I get, probably, but I mean, like I say, it's all down to preference, and you probably know the space better than I do, because I don't watch FIFA at all. What score is the game, Brady? Henderson. 3-1 West Ham against Arsenal. Jesus Christ. 3-1 West Ham. Hang on. Wait. West. Rest of 19, thank you very much for following. Very much appreciated. Jesse Lingard, Jared Bowen, Soucek own goal. Wow. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised at that. How are you, rest of 19? Hope you're good. I feel like I'm losing my focus a little bit now. Yeah, Lingard has to get out of Man United. I don't necessarily rate him too highly, but if he played for an Aston Villa or West Ham, like he is now, he's just going to enjoy his football more. And to be honest, I can understand him not playing at Man United because he's not good enough, especially when you compare him to, for example, Pogba. Like Pogba, Fernandes, McTominay, Martial, players that play on the left wing, centre mid, wherever. He just needs to. Yeah, he's a perfect fit for West Ham, really. A team that could challenge for European places. They're not quite there. He's going to help him bridge that gap a little bit, and I think he'd always be in and around the first team, no matter how much they improved in future. And you know what? The fans would adore him. And that's a big thing for a player like that. He thrives off confidence, and I think the fans would really get behind someone like Lingard. Jono, how are you? I hope you're good. Yeah, the fans absolutely love Lingard, and I can understand it. I mean, he's a character. And a lot of people don't like him because he's a character, but, you know, I'm good, Jono. I'm very good. Like I said, I'm just jumping on here for the first time, really. I've been on a couple of times before, just testing things out, but this is my first time actually sitting and doing it. And thank you for the host. You're my first ever host. Rest of 19, I'm all good. As I said, jumping on here for the first time properly. It's going well. I don't know how long I've been going for. I don't know how long I'll be on for. I'm just vibing. See how it goes, you know. Man, you want to see the state? I'll just switch over a second to. No, that's bad. Big webcam. Boxes everywhere, man. So yeah, I've got a lot of cleaning to do, really. The rest of 19, it was literally throwing money at them. Stones got transfer listed. This is before the winter update. Thank you, Jonah. Yeah, rest of 19, I just chucked money at them. I think Stones I paid a healthy 97 million for, but obviously with the rules of the save, you're not going to get better than Stones and Gomez. And Tomori I brought him as cover, and he's been brilliant as well. Then it was at Sterling. I think it was 125 million. I had to rock the boat a bit to get him, but I signed him before Salah and Mane went, so he was happy to join. It was weird. He was on doubtful. I just had to offer him a big contract of, how much was it? 300k a week. So yeah, I don't know. It was just how the game was set earlier on, before the update. What changes am I making here? Sorry. I'm going off on a tangent and getting lost here. Henderson for Rice. Rice has had a good debut. Calvin Phillips can take that place. Good in defence. Are you looking to move, Nisai? Are you looking to move out of London? I think you're in London. Or just a new place, same city? Declan Rice. Oh, come on, Sterling, man. I just want to make. No, what change do I want to make? Robbo can come off Tyrant Mitchell. Hopefully, we can just see this game out. So it's a Jordan Henderson goal that makes a difference. Superb. Who the fuck? Okay. I think it's a good idea, personally, Nithai. Like, at the moment, I was in quite an expensive place before here, and with COVID, you sort of realise where you need to, things cost, cost a lot of money to live in certain areas, and it's probably put things into perspective for me. But if it was going to be like the past year forever, I would have probably gone out of the way, somewhere really cheap, because, well, if you're stuck at home, what's it matter? But obviously it's not going to be like this forever. Nitai, come north. Cheeky Brady. Oh yeah, I forgot, Nisai, you're a moderator as well. I made you a moderator weeks ago. Just because I trust you, basically. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, like, I trust you to, if someone comes in and says something bad, you know to put 10 seconds out. You tweeted my life out. Oh, my life. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I did put it in the herd. Yeah, and it's like, did you see the announcement earlier on in here about Bully? Yeah, I've been speaking to Diz quite a bit recently. Yeah, thank you, Jono. I really appreciate that. That's really cool. I'll take a look later on Twitter. Nitai, Bully Beef will be back tomorrow, and he said it exclusively here today. So, oh no, Nick Pope out for 2 weeks. And that means Ben Foster steps in. Yeah, so Bully's back tomorrow, and Diz is doing the breakdown with Ben, G, Work the Space, and second yellow card, which I'm super happy about. I think that's great for Diz. Bully is doing the playoffs, the FM playoffs, so they both got stuff going on. It's exciting. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, Jono. I'm very sorry to hear about that, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'll be back for, I'm sure it's the first of many. He hasn't set out whether he'll be doing it every day, but it's yeah, I'm sure he'll be back for quite a while. This draft. Did he? Who is the FM playoffs with? Yeah, Maladon's in it. Scottish Maladon. God, you're putting me on the spot there, mate. I don't know who else is doing the playoffs. I know Keg is hosting them, but I don't know the full lineup. To be honest, I have. Yeah, Mozza is in it. Yeah, Mozza and Keg, I think, are both running it, I believe. But I don't know the full lineup, to be honest. I maybe should. All of my players getting this virus when I'm sending them home. Yeah, take a look on Twitter. I'm sure it'll be good. I'm excited for it. I think it's obviously going to be a lot smaller than the showdown, and they're not necessarily looking to be compared. But I don't know. I just think it'll be a positive experience for everyone involved. And I think it's a good way to build hype for people as well. But yeah, hopefully it goes well. It's run by some good guys. They've got some good guys coming in. Neco Williams should return. I don't think he should. Marcus Edwards is doing very well. Just let him keep doing his thing, to be honest. yeah, I'm just giving it a go, to be honest. So we'll see how often I do it. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I'll maybe try and set up a little schedule to do it. I know what you mean, Brody. As well, there's players that I really like on Football Manager. For example, I can't say his name, but no, what's his name? Leipzig. Says blah, blah, blah. Do you know the Polish guy? Plays in centre mid. He's about 18 when the game starts. There's players like that I really like using on FM. For example, Danny Olmo as well. Brilliant player. When you start the game off, his stats aren't too great, but I always want to draft the players that I like playing with. So you can't. Yeah, that's the one, Brady. Yeah. So yeah, like I say, there's players that I like using that you obviously, because they don't develop or you can't get them at their prime. Like, it makes it difficult. I'd be tempted if I did do a draft to cap myself at 25 and not have players below 25 because they wouldn't be fully developed. Any player over 25 should be developed enough. But I'd be interested if anyone does want to do a draft at any point. I would like to do an evening one on here. But yeah, definitely. Brady, have you got a poker setup later? Yeah, I definitely will. Netai. Who are we saying? Henderson, Grealish, Rice. It's Aston Villa, I suppose. We've got Ben Foster in goal. That's the worrying part. I like Ben Foster, but he's 38 at this point. So I should bring someone back, to be honest, from loan. No, it's good. I think I'll be busy later anyway, but if we do one, maybe in the next few weeks, I'll definitely be a part. Who are we saying? I'm pretty happy with the lineup. Just don't have to rest Henderson. I'm just going to go in with this side. Pretty strong. You just had a COVID test, Will? At school? Or have you just been out for one? Nitai, he was here earlier today. At home? I didn't know they still did the home ones, to be honest. Yeah, he was here earlier, Nitai. I think he left around the time Polly left. But yeah. So he wind you up, Nitai? How does Zealand react to that? To Fanner? It's kind of a small community, man. Yeah, I imagine so. I imagine it's quite hectic for him. I'm liking this football. Look at that, man. Martin. Wow. Hey, maybe we'll get a Benji raid. That'd be scary, actually. I'm not even going to jinx myself. That would scare the hell out of me. Yeah, that's true, Nitai. I do wonder that sometimes. I don't know. You seem a very micromanaging sort of person. You'd have a lot of things going on. You like to have a lot of things going on, I should say. I'll have to sort out a schedule for you, Natai. Is there any gaps in your schedule at the moment? I'll I'll jump in. Get in, man. Haaland again. Is that a hat trick? Yeah, send me a Google Calendar and I'll fit in some. I'll fit myself in. William, what is that? What was that? Oh shit. Right, time for the subs. Adamola Lukman. Let's give some debuts out, come on. Coxley, yeah. Jackie Wilshere, maybe you can actually play enough of a game to get a rating. Oh, it's disconnected from Discord, yeah. I do need to disconnect my Discord actually from Twitch. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. That's totally fine though. I'm not using Discord for anything. Haaland, oh come on. Is there any updates on this West Ham score today? Popov having a shocker. Do I like eating squid? Yeah, I do actually. I like the chili squid from Wagamama's. But that's the only time I've probably eaten it, to be honest. What is that? Still 3-1. Haaland with another hat trick. That's taking him up to 54 goals in 53 games for Liverpool. I've never had octopus. I think it's just off-putting to look at, really, isn't it? Like the squid rings or calamari or whatever, they're good, but it's off-putting to look at. Octopus. I always wonder with octopus, if you eat it, do you get squid? If you eat a proper squid, not deep fried, does it have ink? Scotty Carson on loan. Ben Foster, did he get a clean sheet there? 2 clean sheets from 2 games. Yeah, I brought in Ben Foster just to create some content around the club. I thought having a content creator as a backup would work really well. Negative test, well done. That's good. Good news. Does anyone know how long I've been going for? No. Wow, 2 hours. It's flown by. Are you on 50 followers on Twitch, Nitai? Nitai. I keep saying Nitai. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Are you eligible to apply for affiliate, or do you need to stream again this week? I've got to stream a few days. I mean, just stream like whatever. Oh, my keyboard's gone. So that's what that sound was, my keyboard disconnected. Okay. Right, let me try this. And we're gonna go here. West Ham still 3-1, and yes, we are still listening to music. Close Discord. Sorry, I just need to make sure this is all set up. Name big account. What am I doing here? FM 21. Okay. Yeah, the transitions are a lot. Okay, sorry, I just got a few notifications. Yeah, it's just a logo. I don't know. I can't even remember what brand it is, to be honest. I ain't streaming foot champs. It would be a recipe for disaster. I mean, that could be fun. Could be fun to see a disaster. You know what they say? It's like a car crash, you can't look away. Maybe it'd be the same effect. I should have worn my Liverpool top today for the Liverpool stream. So what's everyone up to then? Anyone up to anything interesting, unusual, or nothing at all? Yeah. Oh, you can go to Genoa, but you can't come to Liverpool. Okay. Let's see how it is. Just need to check one thing. Yeah, it's cool. It's no problem. Phil Foden is back. Back from injury. Let's get him on. Let's get him on the bench. Alexander-Arnold on. Aaron's on. Tamari. Should we give Luckman a start? I think we will. It's worth a try. Give him a debut. So this will be the last game, I think. And I'll just have myself a coffee or whatever. I'll take a break. But I appreciate people coming to take a look, and I hope you had a good evening, a good few hours. Tamari, come on. Luckman, Robertson. Sterling, come on. Juan Hernandez. I think we'll be safe. Play really good football, this Liverpool side. Adamola Luckman, Robertson, Grealish. Get in. What a finish. Kapui off. 4-1 at half time, Watford down to 10. Should be able to see this game out. Oh no. Don't want to be taking Grealish off on that form. Sterling on that side, let's get Foden on. Lookman had a good debut, but it's time to get Foden back to fitness. Oh fuck. Aaron's injured. We've got Declan Rice to slot in. We've got some good players. Very good players. Another own goal. Oh no. I think it's not good. It's not good for Arsenal. Like West Ham don't have. I mean, they've had a good year, but they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be beating Arsenal, and I mean Arsenal should be scoring. Or their players should be scoring. Proper goals, not own goals. Yeah, God. That's shocking, man. That is shocking. I can't wait to watch Match of the Day later and have a look at it. Very happy with that. Another win. We must be on good form. Max Aaron's out. Grealish, man of the match. He did have a really good game. Yeah, they do, don't they? Yeah. I don't know. It might have a different name, but they definitely run the highlights for it. I think it's still Match of the Day because they used to show FA Cup on BBC. Whether they still do, I think they still do. It's not a massive increase. Okay. Yeah, Chelsea game. I think so. I'll take a look for you because I think that'll be the last game. Let me just give that a save and big webcam. Yeah, the Match of the Day 2 on today, according to Google. So hopefully you can catch that. Oh, I haven't switched back. Well, anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for stopping by, if anyone's still around. And yeah, it's been a good stream. Thank you very much.